settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The pick your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Strike from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty with the the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
snap your fingers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens, as it'll be the Orbits of Toronto taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there. Couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Ready. Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Newton now to throw. Got his man. It's Warren. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw, Newton. He finds his man, complete. That's Warren. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Newton throwing again. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
19 Tigers. Go.
On the give, it's Warren. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
If I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I go right at him with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now Newton. And he's got it. Touchdown. Keenan Allen, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Looking to put a drive together.
Right, 97. Ready.
Throwing, Young. That's pulled in by Brooks. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Usually in this spot, you hear an offensive coordinator saying, don't feel like you've got to get this all back at once. But here, they give up the opening touchdown and say, no time like the present to show what we can do, too. And that's big yardage on their initial point from scrimmage.
Young will set to throw. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 27-yard line. 2nd quarter now, Toronto in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
62 blasters. Ready, pause, red. 10 black.
Young to throw it. That one complete to Ligon. And they'll get this down to the 10. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 6. first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now here's Young. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
45. Madden. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Red, yellow. Ready.
Young. This is caught. Touchdown. Omarion Hampton. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Orbits are an extra point away from drawing level.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game, because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. So this game of ours, Charles, the talk of the NFL world all week. 2 unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that, because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while. But 2 teams like this, and I remember in preseason, you looked at schedules and said, I think these 2 are on a collision course. It'll be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Now Newton. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Steelers.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Hawk 70. Ready.
Handoff for Warren. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now it's Newton. And he fires one incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Let's go. Cowboy 18, Rattler 18, go.
Newton now to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On 4th down, Newton. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Another Steelers.
Hawk 70. Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the run, it's Warren. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Oh, that is incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
60 Eagles. Rig alert. Rig alert. Mustang 19.
From the gun on third down, Newton. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Boswell's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Oh, good return up past the 30.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. To throw, Young. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Young to throw it. This ball taken in here by Brooks. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Young now. They'll find McMillan here. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Right. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
Set, cut. Black, 95. Blue, go. Cut.
To the air once more, Young. Now they go screen, it's complete. And shedding through the tackle. 2 yards, good enough from first.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Orbits will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
36-yard line.
Okay, break.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Newton. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Hey, let's go.
Newton to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly, got a great break on the ball, and able to force that incompletion.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Throwing again is Newton. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Boswell's kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Yellow, zoom. Yellow, 43. 6, mega. Slide 2.
Final play of the half, Young. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Right, right. Ready?
A final shot before break. Young. He's going to loft it. Deep right sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They've had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Let's pick it. Green.
Looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down.
Black 40. Red, yellow. Black, red. Red.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a 4th down situation. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Here we go. Hey, green. Black shot. Black ultra. Steel, black.
Now Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Orbits 21, Steelers 13.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And finally, he's out of bounds, but not before a great return. He's all the way inside the 30.
It's the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard, and while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Off play action. Newton. A short one there to Freiermuth. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the
70
26-yard
range.
line.
70 range. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
Now Newton. Down the field, he's got one. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 18 yards there, and it'll be 1st and goal.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Let's go now.
Newton takes it himself. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And Newton's going to keep it. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Steelers have come back to make it a 2-point game. Newton going to try and throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
Orbits 21. Steelers 19.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Toronto first down.
Red, cycle.
It's a gain of 20.
Black ultra.
First down, Orbits.
Set.
A short one there, caught by Lively. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down.
That's another Toronto first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Throwing, Young. And his throw is incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game.
Yellow. Red, yellow. Yellow, blue. Ready?
Young going to give to Brooks. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. In motion goes the tight end.
60 ready. Beetle blue. Light blue.
Now they just get the play off. Now Young. That is caught. He's got the first down and more. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Touchdown! Isaiah Likely taking it in. And the Orbits will add to their 4th quarter lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got it at the 10. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Finding room at midfield. Down the left sideline. Jamison Williams. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jamison Williams, 72 yards. And the Steelers Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they wanted now and force the penalty to the 1, but if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it
Just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
26.
And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Young will set to throw. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. That is caught at the 7. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Young. Throw left side complete. That's Hampton. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Omari and Hampton. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Let's go now.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
2nd and 10.
Let's go.
The shotgun snap for Newton. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The 1st-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. 1st down. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. 79 Broncos.
Newton throwing again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Once more from the 11, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll run it, Warren. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Warren with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
And Young's going to throw it here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially solve this one away. Young. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. 52 points. Real green. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. Let's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodge true pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Ready up.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Young to throw. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Yellow, go. Hut, hut.
Here's Young. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Black shot. Set.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he is going to have a 1st down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory. Jonathan Brooks from 4 yards out. And the Orbits add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 as they're on 21 yards.
Come on. Hit. Cowboy 80. Let go.
And they take a knee.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Let's go. Ready,
Newton now to throw.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I think this is what this game's become now. You just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. Ready.
One last throw here for Newton. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Toronto,
they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign.
and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, the perfect season was apparently